So we're gonna see how we use movie clips today in Flash. So I'm gonna create a new symbol, and first of all I'm gonna call it cloud. And you can import a cloud image, or you can also draw by yourself using the pencil tool or any other tool if you like. So I'm gonna draw a very basic cloud, and when I'm drawing, notice I've chosen smooth over here so that it smooths out whatever I'm drawing. It does not look like it is a straight line, it's smooth. So, and then I'm gonna brush inside. I use this brush tool. I can use a smaller size or a bigger size to use this brush tool to make it very smooth. You can actually use a smaller size in the corners and create this cloud. So this is basically a movie clip we are creating, which will have its own frames. It's also called nested scene. Movie clips are also called nested scene or nested animation, meaning it is an animation inside another animation. So I created this cloud, and then I'll insert few keyframes like up to 40, and then another keyframe in between which is 20, and I'll move it slightly. I'll select the whole cloud and I'll move it slightly right or left, and you'll see this is its first position, this is its moved position, and this is its coming back position. So I'll right click in between both of the keyframes, and create classic tween, and when you play it now you would see it looks like it is moving. If you want to move a little more, if you think the movement was very subtle, move a little more, and that's about it. So my movie clip is ready, and notice when on my first keyframe, when I just drag and drop the cloud, it will still move like an animation even though there is no motion tween on the first layer of the first keyframe, which is just one keyframe in the scene. It will still keep moving because it's an animation. It is being played inside the first keyframe. So I'm gonna create a couple of more of these clouds. Use the free transform tool, make it a little smaller, and then it will look like two different clouds moving. Then we'll also create an animation on a movie clip using a football. So let me just import a football, this football, and I'm going to create a new football movie clip. Inside this, first I want to rotate it. So I will create a motion tween for rotation only in the movie clip. So I'll create some new frames. Football is there. I will drag and drop the image of football on top of, in the center basically, resize it so that it becomes a suitable size, and then I'll create motion tween. Okay, convert it to symbol. So that's its first position. Its last position, I'll create a new key. In the end, I'll create a new keyframe on rotation because I want to rotate it only in the movie clip, and I want to rotate it first of all clockwise, and then one means one entire round, one circle, 360 degrees. Now notice the ball, this ball is not looking like a perfect circle. That's because when I resized it, I did not resize it correctly as a perfect circle, so it's actually rotating like an egg. So if you want to reduce its size like a perfectly um, like a perfect size, you can actually do this right here, 150 in the height and 150 in the width also. So that's how it should do. If it but this image is actually coming from a place where the background is white. So when you are doing it, you can actually select an image which does not have a background, which has a transparent background. So this looks like circular now, so I'm gonna just repeat the steps I created. I followed again, insert keyframe, rotation. Go go towards the properties and change the rotation to 1. So now you will see it is moving actually and creating one whole rotation. So now I'm gonna create a new layer, call it football, and I'll create a motion tween here for football. So I'll select both layers, insert frame. For football, this time I will create motion tween for position because I want to move from left to right. So I'll go to the end, insert a new keyframe on position this time, and I'll move it from left to right. And when I play the animation, you actually have to export. So I'll press Ctrl Enter, and then you will see this moving. So the movie clip actually, it shows that it is only one keyframe in the scene, but it actually plays the whole movie clip, which is the nested frame, a nested animation inside on the first keyframe. It is capable of playing it completely again.